very old and dead argument and doesn't actually take into account the facts on the ground today, right? One may have said that that partition was relevant and existed and had some meaning in the early 90s even, which even then was stretching it. But the truth is that this is a false partition. There is no distinction between Israel's governance over all people from the River Jordan to the Mediterranean Sea. It just applies different systems, different legal systems to the people that live between those borders. And Israel itself hasn't even declared the borders. So the idea that there's a green line to speak of is also mythology. What green line? What green line? It's supposed to refer to the armistice lines of 1949 that are also conflated with the 1967 borders, so to speak, after the 1967 war. Israel never recognized those borders, has since, the ascendance of the Likud government. Actually, no, right after the 1967 war, it was a labor government, an Israeli labor government that began the settlement enterprise under Eshkol. And forget the names right now, but it was a labor government that began it. It was accelerated under Menachem Begin after the ascendance of Likud in 1977, which is to say that Israel has settled all sides of no line. So that's one. Israel has a single jurisdiction between the river and the sea, and that is only distinguished by different ways that it governs and discriminates against the Palestinians. It has one goal of taking more territory for Zionist settlement and shrinking the number of Palestinians and concentrating those that remain on the smallest amounts of land. It's a settler colonial project. It uses martial law in the West Bank, all-out warfare in Gaza, administrative and civil law in East Jerusalem, and civil law within Israel to achieve that discrimination.